Family and friends have identified them as 21-year-old Jamarian Barnes and his girlfriend Tyniya Powell. The two victims were found shot outside of a car next to an ATM. Powell's mother says she spent today planning her daughter's funeral. Her daughter had just turned 20, and Barnes was a new father, leaving behind a 9-month-old daughter who friends say was his world. The Barnes family is grieving for the second time in just 3 months. Jamarian's younger brother was shot and killed in March.
A man has been arrested in connection to the June double murder of 20-year-old Tyniya Powell and 21-year-old Jamarian Barnes, who were shot and killed in Jacksonville, Florida, off Bowdoin Road near the ATM in the Bowdoin Corners Shopping Village parking lot. On Monday, June 20th, around 9:30 p.m., officers responded to a reported shooting at the intersection of Bowdoin Road and Spring Park Road. Two people later identified by loved ones as Jamarian Barnes and Tyniya Powell were found shot several times. According to JSO, Jamarian was pronounced dead at the scene. Tyniya died at the hospital. Following an investigation, a warrant was issued for 20-year-old Rayshon Gist arrest. An arrest was made by officers in the United States Marshal's Fugitive Task Force.
A man that they say killed two people last June. Rayshon Gist is expected in court this morning. The investigation began after two people were found shot in a car on Bowdoin Road. The two people killed were later identified as being in their 20s. Jamarian Barnes, a father, and Tyniya Powell.
JSO credited the community's crime tips with helping lead to Gist's arrest. According to his arrest warrant, one of the victims talked with Gist through text and FaceTime calls earlier that day. They coordinated with Gist to pick him up close to his home, which is less than a mile from the scene. One of the victims' phones was left in the car and collected as evidence, then reviewed. According to the warrant, Gist last texted one of the victims earlier in the day. He stated, "Hey, I need a pee because my plug's still in Texas." The warrant said that's a term used in dealing with and manufacturing drugs. The warrant also said when they pulled up next to the ATM, Gist, who was in the backseat of the car, killed the couple and stole a gun from one of the victims. Surveillance video shows the victims being shot seconds after driving up. The video then shows someone, later identified as Gist, get out of the back seat, run away, come back to the car and grab a red bag from the driver's side and then run towards his home. Loved ones confirmed Tyniya and Jamarian were dating. Jamarian had a 9-month-old daughter who friends said was his world. They are both described as amazing people, always positive, always willing to help anyone, even if they didn't know you.
This case shows that the community, if they speak up, arrests can be made.
When the community's engaged, change can happen, results can happen, and that's what happened in this situation. The community was engaged, they was talking, they wanted results, and we got them.
That was about 7 or 8 down, I believe. All right, Mr. Gist, you're here in charge of murder in the second degree by warrant. I've been directed to set your bond at none. Public defender is appointed. Sir, your next court date will be before the circuit court, August 25th, 9 o'clock. Ms. Massey, any warnings you want to give your client?
Sir, please don't speak to anyone in the jail or otherwise about your case. Someone from my office will be contacting you as soon as possible. Just please make sure you don't discuss the facts of your case at all with anyone.
Glenn Northrop.